It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Only one team will keep the winning ways going to start the season as we're off in week 2. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing on their first play. He rolls to his right. Gets it downfield on target to Watson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Yellow, 22. Hey, blue. Blaster, 6. Set, go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And the Bears have it. Well, maybe some questions brought on the return there, but none on what happened before it as they take over on the fumble. So the first drive goes almost nowhere, and then Brock, then they turn it over.
You know, it is such a double whammy, Kate. Obviously, you hate the turnover and giving away possession. But these opening drives are really a time to see what your opponent's going to do. The great coordinators will script it, right, to get different personnel and different formations to try to get some tells from the defense. No tell there other than a critical giveaway.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Give him 25 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears. From the pistol, here comes Edwards. Big gap up the middle. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be first down Chicago. Right up the gut. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down. Offensive line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They give it to him again. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a first down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Complete on the option. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set, hut, set.
Play fake. It's Love. He's going deep. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simple.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears parlay the interception into points. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Packers nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go. Set, hut.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Packers the first. Offense up to the line fast.
6-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. On the move, past the 40. And they get this down to the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a 10-yard
97.
brings up 2nd and 20 at the 38-yard
Shot,
line.
ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Hits his tight end on the corner route. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Still going to touch him down after a short pickup. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2nd and goal.
On the sneak, it's Love. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
That's all I can really say about that one, Kate. At least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
Let's go. Zoom. Red. 38. Set.
Love from the gun. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers lower the deficit to a single possession. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Packers 7. Brendan McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Another carry for him. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. It's an early lead for the Bears. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Here's the one back on the handoff. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Back to the well again. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He can run it. He's got his guys into the red zone. Of course, someone can force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the...
Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 13-point lead. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, because, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14.
Santos to kick off for
Santos
Chicago.
has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Escapes a defender. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Got it.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
43 red, yellow. Here we go.
Throwing, it's Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Let's go now.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hey, red, black, 95. Ready.
Throwing again. Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Shot, 17. Here, ready.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Striker, 3, red, set.
Love throwing on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Red, cycle. Needle, blue. Hut, hut.
Love now on 1st and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Watch out. 45. Wide. Rail. Yellow. Set.
Stick it in the air. Love. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Steve, I talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Luther Burden now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Quick toss headed left. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You've got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Williams from the gun. Escapes the pocket. That's Cox. This is Loveland. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Working quickly here.
A gain of 19 yards. Let's go for the Bears. 1st down. A gain of 19 yards.
On play action, here's Williams. Headed out right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
51 yards, the gain on the play. That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
What is up?
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Working from the gun, Williams. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Santos connects on the point after. Bears push their lead to 18.
Packers 10.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 10 black. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. He finds his running back deep down the left side. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
And he is stopped. Wow, a bit surprising after he just burned this defense, but he doesn't make it across, and the two-point try fails. On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Williams. Caught, nice game left side. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 26.
First down, Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Bears first down. A gain of 11.
Williams on first down.
And the Bears.
Short pass brought in. It's inside the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get more points to end a lopsided first half. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears go up by 19.
Packers 16.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Smash. Red. Hut.
First down throw. Here's Love. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He'll throw it. Connects on the crosser. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
A loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. To throw is Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
Hand off to the back. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Looking quickly here.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Vegas! Punch stars! Yes! Vegas! Yeah! Level! Punch stars! Yes!
3rd down. Here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Love from the gun. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to hit Josh Jacobs out of the backfield. So it's 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guy.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Kate, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. Didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
3rd and long. Here's Love. Catch is made down the right sideline. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, he will still wind up being 4th down.
Ready up.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Ready.
Rolling the dice on 4th. It's Love. Finds him over the middle. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position. So 1st down from the 41. Blown back, gets the handoff. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
What is it?
Slot man motioned over. Now here's Williams. It's a screen play to Edwards. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Trying to push this past the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
Sending him on the dive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired.
And the pack gets home. They drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they just get the play off. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Love now. Pass caught out right by Golden. And he has him right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
Striker, 3-3.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Love with it on 1st down. And this one is launched downfield. Running down the left side. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers putting up points in a game decided. Christian Watson with the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempts coming.
White. Ready.
Packers will set up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
So first down from the 41. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Working from the gun, Williams. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Running for the first with Edwards. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, it's Williams. He's got it to his running back. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Williams off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And things look tougher now with third and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Air it out on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a fourth down. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Return starts at the 3. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the set.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Come on, set. 10 black. Blaster, 6.
Hey, switch!
Set.
To the air with Love. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Beat old blue. Ready.
First down throw. Here's Love. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
50, green. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
That's now the third time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
52 blue. Steel black.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Man, forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And he goes down. The Bears get him. Most of the hurry up here.
It's second and 10 at the Bears' 48-yard line.
Shotgun now for Love. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Real Greek. Here we go. Here we go. Blue strikers. Hut.
Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. 3 touchdown catches in 1 game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Packers take their first time out. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
They're going to pass it here. Pass taken in by Marshall. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Chicago brings out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set. Hut. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Black for you. Yellow. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Blast. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here's Love. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut, cut.
Stick it in the air. Love. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Black ultra. Set. Ready?
Looking to throw it. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Gain of 26 yards there. And it'll be first down Bears.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down. You never want to overlook those Mike backers when you're throwing short, Brock. So often it's those guys and not the corners or the safeties that are going to be the ones in there breaking those up.
Yeah, and so often these linebackers of today, these middle linebackers, are just oversized safeties. They can really run and play the ball as he just did.
And he's got the first down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win.
A gain of 15. First down Bears.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. That one connects. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
That's another Bears first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
They'll try and punch it in. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. The outcome's decided here, but we've got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
3rd and goal, it's Williams. On the move, headed right.